and we'll just start from the breathing for today and chanting Om 3 times. So coming to our mats, now those who are practicing Padmasana, I would request to try sitting in Padmasana. If not, then try half Padmasana. And I'll also show you the butterfly stretch one more time, how to get into there easily. So just normally if seated in Padmasana, this is half Padmasana, where you are keeping just one leg up on your thighs like this, and other one is down, crossing your ankles like this. It could be either of your feet. If you want to sit into proper Padmasana, then I would say just, if your body is already warmed up, you can already try being seated in Padmasana. And once we do some stretches, in the end, you will feel a lot more flexibility with your thigh and calf. So we are seated here with spine straight and keeping our hands on tummy. We are just feeling the breathing, inhale and exhale. Make sure you are completely focusing on your breathing. This is kind of like a meditative practice to feel that connection with our inner self. So when we are seated, relax your shoulders, neck, everything. With deep inhale, you should focus your tummy is expanding, and with the exhale, it's shrinking. So this is my inhale from nose. And slow exhale. One more time, deep, slow inhale. Exhale. Third one, deep inhale. Exhale. This is also called belly breathing in yogic language. So whenever during asana I am saying inhale and exhale, this is how we are breathing. And now with Om chanting, with one deep inhale, and while exhaling, we are going to say Om 3 times. Deep inhale. One more deep inhale. One more. Now slowly rubbing your palms against each other before opening your eyes and keeping the palms in front of the eyes. And slowly open. Now we'll just start with the first stretch. So right after the bed, our body is little stiff and we go through this entire series. This is also called Sushma Vyayam. It's wonderful to warm up your body. And since it's flexibility based theme today, we are going to start from expanding our feet from each other. So however far you can go by keeping the spine straight. And if you have yoga blocks, I highly recommend using yoga blocks with certain stretches. So here, for example, we can keep 2 blocks or 2 pillows on the side like this. And while lifting our left hand on the ear, and feel free to bend it a little, so keep it relaxed. And while exhaling, we are going all the way down, keeping the tummy open in front. So bending yourself as much as you can and feel the stretch on the side, on your upper and lower back. It's a very good shoulder opener for your neck muscle and upper back, especially in prenatal yoga. This is very, very beneficial. Gives instant relief. While inhaling, slowly coming back up and release. And without the blocks also you can do this, but sometimes we have a lot of pain in our elbow due to the hard surface. So for that, again doing this from right hand, inhaling, raising your hands up, exhaling, bending all the way down. So I'm keeping my elbow here. Now if you guys feel any sort of pain, feel free to open your hand like this in front of the ceiling. So that way, you release some of the pressure from your elbow and try holding here normal breathing 10 seconds. And can be relaxed if you feel like stretching too much when it's straight. Whenever we are holding, we are breathing normally. And slowly inhaling while coming up. And exhale. Now being in same position, we are gonna bend down first toward the right. So again, turning yourself to the right feet, inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, going all the way down. Now stop wherever you have to. There is no need to over push yourself if your spine is not feeling ready yet. So our main purpose is holding, catching the toes. So even if you are staying up like this, make sure you are trying to catch your toes. Otherwise, try touching your head to knee. Relax yourself and breathing normally. 10 seconds. You feel amazing stretches in your calf and your thighs. So every morning before practicing, these are like my mandatory stretches to release the tension. While coming up, inhaling, hands, arms up. Exhaling, release. Now doing the same thing on the other side. After a few minutes, you'll feel your muscles are getting more and more flexible, which is a great sign before starting any major practice. Again, inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, going all the way down on the left. Normal breathing. Inhale, arms up. Slowly coming back. And release. Now we'll just do one cat and cow stretch as we always do, but with some variation where it's gonna help you guys to develop lot of flexibility in your side waist, which we normally neglect. But in intermediate asanas, like something like a full pigeon pose or any bending asana, you need a lot of flexibility in your waist area here on the side. So this helps you to create that. Now coming to the tabletop position, your Arms are directly straight in one line, shoulder and wrist. Hips are, feet are hip width distance apart. Now, as we always do, while taking deep inhale, you are gonna look up. Your belly is dropping on the mat. So deep inhale, looking all the way up, curling the spine down. My shoulder blades are pushing upwards, and feel the stretch. And while exhaling, I'm curling away the spine towards the ceiling. So we are making a shape like a Halloween cat. And make sure if it's too much on your wrist, anytime you have to divide your weight on the fingers as well. So feel your wrist. Your weight should be divided on the fingers also. Again, inhale, dropping your belly on the mat, looking up. Exhale, looking down, chin to chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And now here, when you guys find a proper grip and balance, first, try lifting your right feet, keeping it parallel from the mat like this. So your thighs should be parallel to your mat, pointed up. Now try to twist on the left side. So if this is your right feet, you're twisting on the left side, looking back and holding your feet from your left. And if you cannot, it's totally fine. So you can just try looking back. If you're not able to hold, just try doing this twist. Or you can even expand it on the side and keep looking like this. So sometimes if finding a balance is hard, we can modify every stretch here. And if you are able to catch it, it's good. Staying here 5 seconds. Slowly coming back to normal position. Now lifting your left feet. Looking all the way to the right. Twisting yourself, finding that balance. Touching it from the right hand. And staying here 5 seconds. You feel a lot of stretch on your side. When we are done, slowly coming to our puppy stretch. We are staying on our knees, expanding the feet as we were normally here. There's gonna be slight variation. So normally for the puppy stretch, we are expanding the arms like this. We are stretching the spine, forehead on the mat. Now you can feel free to watch myself first. So I'm coming to puppy stretch. And then from here, I'm joining my arms back like this. So this releases a lot of pain from your shoulder and upper back, lot of stiffness. It's a very good stretch. Some people also like to do this with the block. So for that, you simply keep your elbows on the block, look down, your forehead on the mat, and you stretch yourself like this. And staying here for 10 normal breathing. Now when you are ready, slowly releasing and coming up. We are gonna stay on our knees. This asana is camel pose. We did that in last batch on Thursday. So normally I'm showing the variation here as well. This is a great backward bending and it's very, very therapeutic in, removing your belly fat. Very beneficial for any thyroid issues, any diabetes, and, even reproductive system with this, they get benefit a lot. So it's pretty much working on your whole body. So for the camel stretch, if you are not able to do full camel, I would say supporting your back. You can just tilt back however far you can. And then here you can hold for some time. So, try holding for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. And for the full camel, normally, we are pushing the tummy out and we are rotating the hand one after the other, catching the heel. Now here also, if you need some more support, people also like to keep the ankles up like this. So here, it's less of a stretch, but otherwise this is the right way. So we are going down, one hand after the other. Make sure you're pushing the tummy out and looking back. 10-second hold. When you are ready, slowly lifting your one hand with other one and coming back in Vajrasana. Now sometimes, when you are against the gravity, meaning kind of in an inversion pose, there is a slight dizziness. So you should come to child pose anytime you feel uncomfortable in yoga. If you feel too dizzy, you don't feel ready, just feel free to rest in child pose. So normally we rest in wide leg child pose. From here, you can simply go down and stay here for a couple of seconds or a minute. It's completely up to you. And that way, it kind of channelizes your blood flow normally. So staying here for a few breaths. Now, while you guys are resting, I'm just gonna adjust my camera. And once we are ready, slowly coming up in standing position on top of the mat. So first here we are gonna start a small sequence with Pranamasana, folding, joining your hand, standing on top of your mat. While inhaling, I'm raising my arms up, bending backward, staying there 3 seconds. And again, anytime you feel any pressure, simply try to back up your waist like this and then bend backward. Or you can just simply do this. Now while exhaling, coming all the way down. Here, if there is any knee pain or your hands are not touching, that is totally fine. You can keep them wherever you are. But if there is no knee pain, make sure your knees are straight, looking down. Normal breathing. Inhale, coming halfway up. Hands on your knees, your spine should be flat. Try to look down or parallel. And from here, we are going to come to Malasana. This is also called yogi squat. So for that, simply we are expanding the feet. It has to be like this. So you can stay wherever you are. I'm just going to show you guys from front. So the feet should be expanded pretty much 3 feet wider than your hips. And for Malasana, we have to simply squat down like how normally we are squatting. And thighs should be expanded and the hips are coming down, adjusting yourself. The hands are coming to this mudra, namaste. And sometimes you feel there is tightness in your heel. So for that, you can use anything underneath your heel or your entire feet. So, try using a pillow or a folded blanket underneath your heels. So, if you don't feel too flexible, but this squat is extremely beneficial for your flexibility, and it also works wonderfully on reproductive system, any women related issues, highly recommended this. So we are just gonna stay here 10-second normal breathing. Your spine should be straight, and here you are pushing your knees and elbow against each other, so there has to be a mild pressure here. So I'm just gonna go to my position and starting of the mat so you know the sequence. Now from here, supporting your hands on the mat, we are coming to low lunge. So your right feet or left feet here, whatever you are facing, is bending with the knee, coming to a normal low lunge position, and try to find your balance here. So again, breathing normally, unlocking your fingers from left feet, breathing normal. Feel the stretch in your entire spine, thigh, calf, and your hands. And from here, we are going to try a new pose. This is called a lizard pose. I'm sure you might have seen it somewhere in pictures. Now there are two things here. It might be too much for you if you never tried it, or if you are doing this, then well and good. If you think you cannot go down from here, so feel free to stay in this position like this. Otherwise, we are gonna go all the way down, so our elbows are on the mat like this. My heel is pretty much coming next to my elbow. So this is right feet and right hand, and I'm in this position, stretching my calf and my thigh muscle, and relaxing your neck. If you cannot look up, you can look down. It's totally fine. Staying here for some time, 10 seconds. It's a great stretching for your flexibility. Again, if you cannot go down, feel free to stay in this posture. So slowly coming up, taking our feet back, tabletop position, and from there we are transitioning to Santulasana plank pose. So again, lifting your hips, your upper back and hips all should be in one line like this. Everything is going to your core. From here we are taking Chaturanga half plank. So we are sliding down up. If you cannot take a break in middle, it's fine. You can go all the way down. So for Chaturanga, we are sliding high, looking in front, going all the way down on the mat, unlocking your fingers and coming to this pose. Your elbows are pointing up to the sky. From there, we are taking baby cobra. So you know how normally we do Bhujangasana cobra. Here we are doing half Bhujangasana. Your arm should be on side like this. So my arms on the side. I'm inhaling, looking up. I'm lifting halfway. Staying here 3 seconds. Exhaling, going down all the way. Again, one more inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down, going down on the mat. One more deep inhale, looking up. Exhale, down. And slowly from here, we are lifting all the way up. Lifting the tailbone, downward dog. Once you guys are into downward dog, we are gonna marching the feet one after the other. So you know how I'm swapping my feet. This is right and then left. This releases any tension from your joints, your calf muscle. And now we are gonna rest for at least 30 seconds in pigeon pose. So for that you're keeping it, this is my right feet. I'm keeping it like this in triangle position ahead of me. So this is my right feet. So I'll just show you guys from left side first how it looks like. So I'm in this position from my right feet. So this triangle shape here. And then I'm going all the way down, resting on my thighs. And my hands are expanded upside. My forehead is resting on the mat. So it looks like this. And this is a great relaxing posture, especially to release any tension from your feet. So you can stay here for 30 seconds. Your neck, shoulder has to be completely relaxed. From here, coming up slowly to half cobra. For that, we are in same position, keeping the arms on the side, looking front, and the spine is a slightly curved. So you feel your hand should be straight like this. And there is a curve in your spine, which is normal. Normal breathing. So these all are complementary postures against what we did. They calm down your muscles in stretching. Now slowly taking your feet back, meeting the other one. Coming back to our upward dog. From here, we are either gonna walk up or jump up on top of the mat. So again, coming to the top where we started, bending down, your hands next to your feet, knees straight next to each other. Joining your arms, going all the way up while inhaling. Bending back. Going all the way down while exhaling. Inhale, half up, spine stretched. Exhaling, coming back to our usual malasana. So spreading your feet, coming to squat position. Going down. Hands joined together. Seated in malasana posture. Trying to be here. 10 seconds. Now slowly I'm taking my left feet, so you are doing the same lizard pose with the other feet. Now it's going to be my left feet, so I'm coming to low lunge. Unlocking your toes from back feet. Finding your balance. Breathing normally. Now slowly take your knees, expanding them. So if you cannot see, this is my arm and it's next to my heel. Now my elbow goes next to my heel like this. My feet can be adjusted. So if you are not feeling comfortable, feel free to adjust your feet, which is pointing back. From here, both the elbows are coming down. There is a deep stretch on my feet, front and back. Relax your shoulder and neck and breathe normally again, 10 seconds. Again, you can even use a yoga block here for your arms. This is a very popular posture in yin yoga. Now slowly coming back up in this position. Taking your feet back to half cobra and triangle shape like we did last time. So this is the same thing again. And going all the way down, arms in front, forehead on the mat, relaxing here, 30-second normal breathing. Now slowly coming to cobra, half cobra. Hands are straight. Normal breathing while looking straight. Once we are ready, taking the left feet back, coming to downward dog. Again, marching the feet right and left. Now coming to our plank pose. Try staying here for 5 seconds. Taking the half plank, looking forward, sliding down, up on the mat. And this time, instead of the cobra, we'll just try doing Dhanurasana. For that, we are holding our ankles like this with the arm. And for those who are doing this first time, if you cannot lift your thigh muscle or your chest is totally fine. So you can stay in this position. And those who already practiced, first try lifting your chest up, expanding your thigh, and then lift your thighs up. And stay here 10 seconds. And when you are ready, slowly leaving your thighs and your chest. And here we are just gonna relax in Makrasana, which is a simple lying down position on your belly. So just to calm down your muscles, so your forehead on the mat. Dhanurasana is extremely useful for your digestion, your neck, back muscle, back and front. So it's one of the very effective asanas to do. Now we are resting in Makrasana, and you might even rest your hands, keeping that on top of each other like this. Your forehead is straight like this. Or I just like to rest like this. Staying here for 30 seconds. Now slowly turning up on your back. Keeping our knees onto our chest, coming to Pavan Muktasana. Your tummy should be pressed, so don't put a lot of pressure. It should be pressed with your thighs normally. And being here with normal breathing. Holding here 20 seconds. Now keeping your feet in same angle. We'll just do a spinal twist in same position. So arms on the side. You have to twist your spine in the sense pointing your knees, both the knees in one direction. So I'm pointing on the left side, keeping on the left. And I'm looking on the right. You should feel a nice stretch in your spine. And slowly doing the same thing on the other side. So lifting your knees all the way on the other side. Looking on the opposite direction. Relax your shoulder, neck. And being in same position. So now we are proceeding to normal Shavasana, but this time I'm just gonna play a guided meditation because plenty of us are interested in meditation. So, before starting actual meditation practice, this is a good idea to kind of prepare your mind. And then in next few weeks, we can move into the actual meditation. So just try to follow these instructions. And let's see how it goes today for us. So coming to Shavasana, normal lie down position.
Follow the sound of my voice. Close your eyes and relax. Slow down and deepen your breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep a steady rhythm of relaxed, deep breaths. With each breath, you relax a little more. Focus on your breath. Feel it fill your belly. And then as you exhale, any physical, mental, and emotional tension gets released with it. All that matters is this moment. This is your moment. Your now. Right now. Breathing out tension and relaxing deeper. As you breathe in, calm and relaxation showers your head. As you exhale, all the tightness from your head and neck disappears. The tension now releases from your shoulders and arms. You feel them relax. The calm that moves down your spine embraces your back, stomach, and hips. They are all relaxed. This release is now removing tightness from your thighs and calves. Now even your feet and toes are relaxed. You are embraced in ultimate peace. feel as light as a feather. Your body feels free. You are free. Your awareness has become sharper. You sense things more keenly now. Your energy is more vibrant. It feels bigger than the room you're in. Deeper and deeper. Calm overcomes you. You are relaxed. You are at peace. The next breath in fills your heart. Your heart radiates with loving energy. Your entire being emanates this love. The breath you breathe is now deeper and deeper shines from you. Going to become quiet now for a few moments. Stay relaxed and be aware of this peace and love around you. If your mind wanders, just refocus on that loving breath of yours. It's time to come back now. Focus on how your hands feel on your legs. And now, shift your attention to how your feet feel. Take a few breaths and open your eyes.
Shifting to one of your sides before we come back. And slowly coming to seated position. Now we'll just go with our regular pranayam practice. When you are ready, again coming to Padmasan or Vajrasan. If you are not comfortable with any of those, you can even sit in cross-leg position. And I think it's been a while we did Anulom Vilom. So coming to our normal seated position, spine straight. Now with Anulom Vilom, I think for some of you who missed, we used this mudra. This is for Anulom Vilom. This is called Pranav Mudra. And using the right hand, we are pressing the first we are pressing the right nostril, inhaling from left, and then we are closing the left, exhaling from right, then again inhaling from right and exhaling from left. So this is the process. And whenever you are inhaling, make sure to take 1:2 ratio. So if you are inhaling for 1 second, then you are exhaling for 2 seconds. If you are inhaling for 2 seconds, you are exhaling for 4 seconds. So if you can maintain the ratio, that is the best thing. So again, starting with, we can do the 10 round of this. So inhale and exhale, that will be total of your 1 round. And that's when you get actual benefit. Also with Anulom Vilom, make sure you guys do that at least 2 to 3 times in an entire day. So you know that will be individually your 60 cycle, or if you count as a pair, then it will be your 30 cycle. So today we are just doing 10 right now. So pressing your right nostril, deep inhale through your left, covering the left one, exhaling from right 2 seconds, inhaling from right, exhaling from left, inhaling from left, long exhale from right, and repeat this for another 8 times. Normal breathing. When you are done, this pranayam is one of the best ones during these times for your respiratory system, your anxiety issue. It works wonderfully on your digestion. They say it opens up all your energy points in your body. So it is a must, at least doing 60 times a day. And when you are ready, just breathing normally. Taking a deep inhale, we'll just do one Om chanting. Inhaling deeply. Rubbing your palms against your eyes. And slowly opening, coming back to normal seated position. Again, if you think the Padmasana or half Padmasana is too tight for you, make sure you guys are rotating your feet like this and circular clockwise and anti-clockwise direction, just for relaxing. And how was today's session for everyone, especially for first time?
It was awesome, Juhi.
Liked it?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah. And works
Really good.
helps with flexibility, right? Thank you. So, if it's complete